Hey Avery, this video is requested by your mom, who is my dear friend Jen. I heard you're gonna be a devil for Halloween. I'm really bad at, I don't know what a devil looks like, nor do I ever want to see a devil. But this is what I think of when I think of devil, and I'm assuming your costume is red, so I did an eye look with a bunch of red. And yeah, I hope the techniques that I show you are easy. This is the look that I'm pretty much doing for you. Hope you like it, hope you try it out, and I guess that's it. Have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you later. I'm doing it really fast because I didn't realize how much I talk a lot. So yes, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover. So right now I'm gonna be using a BB cream. That's the Maybelline BB cream 8-in-1. This one's really good for your skin because it pretty much evens out your skin tone. You don't need to use concealer, obviously. I have dark circles, so what I'm using is Maybelline Fit concealer, and I'm using it only on the dark areas of my skin, which is the dark circles. I'm using the same tone of the darkness to cover the dark circles. You don't want to use a light color or else it'll turn gray. And at the same time, you could use the concealer as an eyeshadow base, which is what I'm doing right now. This will even out the skin tone of your eyelids. So here's my Morphe palette. I'm using the orange color as my crease. So that's the blending brush that I used. Make sure you have a blending brush. A blending brush definitely is worth an investment because it's like you're not even working at all. So I'm using that windshield wiper motion on your crease. You could pretty much look into the mirror and look up if you want, and just pretty much blend it into your crease. You're not really defining it, you're pretty much using that color as a transition color for the next colors that you're going to be using. So you're pretty much building up your eyeshadow to have dimension. So that's it's a darker color than the first color that we used, where you're just going to use this on the outer corner of your eyes. So you're pretty much going to use circular motions towards the outer corner and then just bring it into your crease. I do not have a red eyeshadow, so what I'm using is a red blush. So I'm using a flat shader eyeshadow brush and just packing it onto my eyelids. So what you want to do is pack it onto your eyelids and make sure you're packing it all until all the color is pretty much gone off your brush, and then bring it up to blend it in with the transition color. So you're not really blending, you're pretty much, you want to like pack it and then blend so that at least most of the color is on there. As you can see, I'm using the blending brush and I'm just blending out any harsh edges that you may have. This is a smudger brush. You can also use a pencil brush. This one, I'm using it for this is a dark brown color. I'm using that on the outer corner of your eyes, pretty much creating like a V shape. So it has more of a cat eye effect. So you don't have to be perfect here. You're just packing on the color to create that shape. And then you're going to go back with your blending brush and then blend it out so that it blends into the red. You're not going to go all the way in. You're just going where pretty much the outer thirds of your eye. And then this, pretty much you're doing it to the other side. Same color, the dark brown. And all we're using are matte colors. You're not using any shimmer. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna do my brows. The brows are, for me, I like to use a pencil. So first off, I like to outline the bottom of my eyebrows to outline where I want the shape to be. And my eyebrows are very sparse towards the tail. Tail meaning the end of it, closer to my temple, not my nose. So what I like to do is pretty much shape it. I just follow my regular shape. I would recommend, if you really want to be like eyebrows on fleek, then you would want to get your eyebrows professionally shaped and then just pretty much keep them up. So I already did both of my eyebrows. Right now I'm using not an eyebrow pencil. I'm using an eyeliner, black eyeliner pencil. So I'm pretty much lining my my eyeline, my lash line, along with my bottom lash line. So I'm doing my waterline as well, and then bringing the color down to my eyelashes. And then I'm using that shader brush that I used for the outer corner. I'm using a black eyeshadow, pretty much packing it on to where I use the eyeliner so it could last all day. And it will make it easy for us to smudge and blend in the eyeliner that we used earlier. So I'm going back onto my eyelash line and I'm smudging it in with the eyeshadow, the black eyeshadow, and just bringing it up. So this technique is really good if you want that smoky eye. And then I'm using it on the eyelash line and then just bringing it a little bit higher. So that brush is the brush that we use for the eyelids, which is what I use with the blush, the red blush. So I'm using whatever is left over on the brush. I'm not adding any more. I'm using it on the bottom part of the eyeliner that we did on the bottom, and then just smoking it and pretty much just blending the bottom. You do it on both sides, obviously. If you don't want to do it, obviously you don't have to, but I like the smoked out look. So this one, I don't know, I feel like it completes the look. So that's what we did there. I don't know what I'm saying there, I forgot. But next, I believe we're gonna do eyeliner. So you could skip this step, but if you want, you could do the eyeliner. So I'm using a liquid eyeliner pen, and we're doing a thin line. We're mainly doing this for the cat eye, pretty much the winged liner. So when you do the wing, you want to make sure that the wing is pretty much lined up with your bottom line. So if you were to continue your bottom line and continue that line, just pretty much continue that line, and then connect the top eyeline line with the point. I don't know if I explained that right, but yes. Now we're doing the eyelashes. These are very dramatic lashes. I like them. I'm used to them. If you want to go for a lighter one, that's fine. I am also using a duo lash glue. I like this lash glue because it dries pretty quickly, so I don't have to wait until it gets tacky. And my technique for placing eyelashes is holding it in the center of the lash line with tweezers and then looking in the mirror, pretty much looking up into the mirror. And I would actually recommend your mom doing this for you. So Jen, if you're watching, let Avery close her eyes and then place the lash onto her lash line while her eyes are either looking down, closed, looking down, or closed. And then you pretty much set the false eyelashes onto your natural lashes, and then connect the outer lashes and then your inner lashes, and then you pretty much use the tweezers to push them all onto your lashes. And yes, so now you could actually use mascara if you want, but make sure I don't really curl my lashes. I am pretty lazy. I don't curl my lashes, but you would have to use you would want to curl your lashes before you put on your falsies, and then you could put mascara. So next we're doing more, if you want more of a dramatic look, I'm using the dark brown and a black eyeshadow, and I'm pretty much using the blending brush and focusing on the outer corner of my eye. So above where the wing and your crease connect, you want to pretty much focus on that line. And then when you have no more on your brush, you want to go ahead and bring it into your crease. So windshield wiper motion again. So this part is where I'm adding more red. So I'm going back with my red blush, and packing it into my eyelids. It's not really, if you want, I just like more of an intense red. Right here, I'm using a brow highlight. It's pretty much any cream color. It's pretty much to make your eyebrow pop. Pretty much the under eyebrow pop. And just to make it look cleaner. You don't have, well, you can do that. It pretty much completes the look. And I like to blend it with the blending brush. So next, I'm using the contour. Again, this is Halloween. It's not like an everyday look, but I love contouring. I'm using an angled brush. You could use any brush that you want, but preferably something small that you can control. Right now, I'm pretty much doing the fishy face, and I'm focusing the contour underneath where my cheekbones are, and pretty much chiseling it out. If you want, you could look straight into the mirror and see where you want your chisel, where you want your contour to start and begin. Right here, I'm using my palette, just pretty much a straight edge, just so that if you want it to be more, I guess, contoured, more structured, lined, whatever you want to call it. As you can tell, the other side of my face is not contoured, and you can see that it gives you more of a round face. And I don't know, with the devil look, I feel like you want more harsh edges on your face, not on your eyeshadow. So lips, I'm doing a black red ombre. So first off, we're using a red lipstick. I tend to go more for the darker reds because my skin tone is darker. You could use a brighter red if you want. That is an eyeliner pencil. I don't have a lip liner that's black, so an eyeliner will do just well. I'm doing the outer corners of my lips, pretty much just lining them, and I'm going to be using the smudger brush that we used earlier, the one that we used for under eye, and we're going to use that just to blend out the black into the red. So this technique I like it. It just gives a different dimension, and I don't know, I like dark lips, and it's very devilly. Not that I really know what devilly is, but yes. And again, just go back with your lip, with your smudger brush. You can use a gloss if you want. I'm not much of a gloss person, but yeah. And I guess that completes the look.